Welcome back everyone, Todd Federman from Montclair State. In this video I'm going to introduce you to an amazing application called Poll Everywhere. It's available to be included in PowerPoint. Educators actually have the opportunity to add it to their PowerPoints for free. This application that works inside of PowerPoint lets you ask questions to your audience, and the audience can then respond to the question because it will show up on their web-enabled device, whether it's their phone, laptop, or tablet. Let me show you an example of how it works, and then we'll go into the details of where you can download this application, and I'll show you an example of how you create one question on the fly. Okay, I've been talking in my class about demand curves, and there's a very important language difference between moving between curves, we call that a change in demand, or moving along a demand curve, we call that a change in quantity demanded. I've explained the difference in the language to my class, and now I want to see if they actually get it. So I'm going to ask a question. Here we see a slide in PowerPoint. It was created with, lower left, Poll Everywhere. When ShopRite puts cornflakes on sale for 33% off, they sell a lot more. Is that an increase in demand or an increase in quantity demanded? Your audience can then navigate to pollev.com/ToddF194, which is my login when I first set up, and when I downloaded PollEV, I created the Todd F194 account. This question has now been posted to this web page. Your audience can then take their web-enabled device, phone, laptop, or tablet, and they can go to this page. So let's take a look. I'm going to bring over a Google page, and I'm going to navigate to pollev.com. The question about cornflakes comes up. So now, as if I were an audience member, I'm going to say, I think that's an increase in quantity demanded. Let me now pull this off to the side. And lower right-hand corner, you see one person has responded. We don't see the answers yet. We're hiding them. We don't want the audience to be influenced yet. So I'm not going to, upper right-hand corner, show the results yet. I also have a phone set up over here. Let me go to pollev.com. And then I'm going to answer the question again using my phone. I entered another answer in my phone, and now you see in the lower right hand corner that two results have been recorded. I just answered another question using a separate laptop, and now we see 3 people have responded. Now let's show the results of our poll. 33%, or 1 out of 3 people, responded it's an increase in demand. 67% responded it's an increase in the quantity demanded. It's a tremendous way to keep your audience engaged. They have to get involved in the presentation by answering questions. It also, as an educator, lets you know whether or not the concept is getting through. Okay, let's see how we pick up this Poll Everywhere, and let me show you an example of how easy it is to create. You go to polleverywhere.com/app, and you will see that there are 3 different downloads, one available for PowerPoint, Keynote, or Google Slides. You click Get It Now, and it will take you to the download page. You download the app, you install it, and then it will put the app inside of PowerPoint, and I'll show you that in a moment. Before we go on to look at the app and how we create a question using PowerPoint, I want to talk about pricing. When you go to the pricing page, you see there is a higher education option. And in fact, if you've got 40 students or less in your class, you can have a free plan that lets you incorporate Poll Everywhere in your class. Okay, when you load in the app, when you install it, it will create a Poll Everywhere tab in the ribbon as part of PowerPoint. When you click on Poll Everywhere, it opens up the Poll Everywhere group, and you see the ability to insert a new question, create a new question, insert a question from your library. If you've already created a question and you've saved it to PollEV, you can actually incorporate it. Let me show you now, let me get out of slideshow mode, and let me show you exactly how we create a new question. So let's see how easy it is to create a new Poll Everywhere question. I'm going to go to the Poll Everywhere tab, and I'm going to say, let's create a new question. It will open up this tiny little ribbon. When I open it up, we see we have different choices. We can open up a multiple choice question. I'm not going to go into the differences. There's word cloud, question and answer, etc. There are different varieties, but mostly I'm going to be using multiple choice. Let's say my question is, how much is 2 plus 2? Question mark. First answer I'm going to say is 2. Second answer is 4. I'm going to add another, 3, 4, and let's go with 8. I've now created a multiple choice question, and all I have to do is click the insert button in the lower right. It's now going to create another slide. It has created the question. Now, if I go back to my web page, you see that the polev.com/Todd194 page has my old question. So how do I get the question to be replaced with this, how much is 2 plus 2? To create a new question to ask your audience, all you have to do is go to slideshow mode. I'm going to start my slideshow. PoleEV is now creating the web page, and now I'm going to slide my web page back over. It has replaced the active question with how much is 2 plus 2. To create your question, you create it inside of PowerPoint, you go to slideshow, and then it replaces the question on the polev.com page. Okay, how much is 2 plus 2? I think it's 4. On one of my other laptops, I'm going to say 4. Let's get rid of this. We see 100% of the audience. Now again, I'm already showing the results here. If you want to hide the results, you go to the menu in the upper right, and now your audience isn't influenced by what the answers are. Once everybody is entered, you click Show Results. Okay, it's an amazing, powerful app. It's called PoleEV, Pole Everywhere. I strongly encourage you to look at it and understand how it works. It's a tremendous way to keep your audience engaged in your presentation. If you have any questions, please contact me at the email on the screen. Take care.